Special aid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Color tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops, up off that. Yeah, yes, up off that. It's a nice event. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man. Lord. Look at who we have here. Tyrese, what's going on with you? Oscar Herrera. What's going on? Yeah. Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Hit the Tyson Bell. Oh, my God, community. Good morning. Welcome to the ShowBizz, the morning pod. Good morning. We have a few things to discuss. Actually, pretty much two things and a handful of things. Jake Paul. That's right. Jake Paul, he announces his retirement. I'm going to talk about that. If that's true or what have you, we're going to discuss that for a better part of this podcast. ShowBizz, a better way to box and television. Hit the Tyson Bell. ShowBizz, I'm in school listening to you. Much love to you. Also, we're going to talk about the excuses, conspiracy. You have Jake Paul. On PEDs. Did he take steroids? Did he look like a guy that took steroids? Did he punch a hole in Tyron Woodley's face and took his head with it? We'll talk about that. What makes you think he's on steroids and what Tyron Woodley is talking about. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Is that really going to happen next? Also, just a few things. UFC 268 looks like it's a phenomenal card. We'll talk about that card. I mean, just completely phenomenal. I mean, if you love action packed, it looks like this is going to be the card. This is in November. It's the Usman versus Covington 2 card. Hit the Tyson Bell. We haven't heard anything from Terrence Bud Crawford and Showtime Sean Porter, and it's funny right now. Jake Paul is just running the boxing news, so no one's putting anything out really. Manny Pacquiao, he may run for president, but he may not. Okay. And Gervonta Tank Davis, he's going to have his fight at lightweight come December. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Look, I want to say this too. What's up, Biz? What's going on with you? Good morning, Biz. What's going on with you? Today, I took my baby, ShowBizz the child, to preschool for his first time. I'm just coming back, trying to get in a good mood. I had a knot in my throat. Hold on real quick. I had a knot in my throat this big, trying to swallow, looking like ShowBizz the frog. I had a knot in my throat this big, eyes welled up. It was horrific. Ms. Biz holding it together. Hold on. Facts are in the bank. Bro. For the entire week, we've been getting him prepped for school. You ready for school? School going to be fun. He's like, I'm ready for school. Okay? Everything is okay. We get there. I take him to the door with Ms. Biz. He turns around and he pulled one of these. So I pick him up and he goes in my ear and he says, don't leave me, okay? Oh, community! me, my baby. He goes in my ear and he says, don't leave me, okay? Yo, eyes. Not in the throat. I have the mask on. My eyes turn green. I'm ready to push the lady, punch the male teacher. Hey, baby, I'm not leaving you. Damn, who's next? Lift up the school, take it with me to the house, put it in my backyard, and say, this is where school is going to be for the duration. It's a Tyson Bell. Oh, my God. I was a mess. We put him down. I'm saying, hey, I'm going to be right outside. Ms. Biz, oh, we're going to be right here. He puts the book bag in the little cubby. The teacher grabs his hand. He turns around. I try to book it. I book it. Ms. Biz book it, but she's the mother. She takes one look back. He takes a look back. Oh! Now, thank goodness it's a half day. Thank goodness it's a half day. Let me see. I know how it is, but oh my God. Victor has defeated you. Oh, yes, I wonder. Why would you shoot him on before throwing him from the plane? Biz, he definitely gonna say, me don't love you later. Oh my God. Me no love you. Me not like you. Salute ShowBizz, the adult. Blessings King. Smash your like button. Support the channel. Thank you so much, Townie. Townie. Thank you, Townie. Biz should stay on the window. I mean, God. All right. He's going, I'm sure when I pick him up and say, did you have a good day? He's going to grab whatever Twinkie he has left, shove it in my mouth, and then punch me in my eyes. All right. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. And say, you know what? This is my last day. Okay. So let's talk. Jake Paul, he says this. All right. Hold on one second. And let me see what you all have to say about it. And then I give my analysis. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, my goodness. Here we go right here. He says this, and I quote, updated status, retired boxer. Everyone loses their mind. Jake Paul, the troll, granted. Jake Paul, the prankster, granted. Updated status, retired boxer. What do you all think? Is he announcing his retirement? What do you all think? Hit the Tyson Bell. Because everybody's running with it. Everybody's running with it. What do you all think? Let me get some black two sugars. Yeah, right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me see what you all think. Give me your analysis. Jump in the war room. Let me know. Oh, hit the like button. There's 400 people in here. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out. Hit the like button, please. Hell no. Shut up. Let me see. Woodley called him cheating. Okay. See how big his guy went with. Oh, there you go. Did Woodley catch him cheating? He caught him cheating. I don't know how he caught him if there's no proof, but he caught, let's just say he caught him cheating. All right. And the funny thing about him cheating, you guys are late to the party. Woodley said that a week ago, right? I don't know how he caught him now. Okay. He said that a week ago and went on with the fight. We'll get to that. But what kind of man caught him cheating a week ago and go on through the fight and then complain about it if you really caught him? But if that's the case, does that cause for him to retire? Let's see. Biz, at least you didn't take your 4-year-old daughter to get a shot. And after she cries, she look at you and tells you you're supposed to protect me. Oh, Lord. Brother, it would have took everything. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. You would have seen me on dope. I would have been a heroin addict after that. Like, I'm the worst father. I would have shot up. I would have been a mess. And that is terrible. James West hit the Tyson Bell. Thank you so much. I really don't care. Got hit for real. Y'all making me want kids. It's a beautiful and horrible experience. It's the best thing ever and the worst thing of all time. Too much money to be made to retire. Damn. Don't forget, Showtime got that 3-fight contract with Jake Paul. But I mean, if you want to go, you go. Okay. Let me see. I think he lying about retired. Law Royington too. Who you got? Man, probably Josh. That Woodley punch in the fourth knocked some sense into him. Ha! Okay, well, let me publicity. He's trolling. Okay. Let me get a little bit more from you guys, and then I'll tell you my analysis. Because Woodley getting more airtime. Is he? I don't know. That seems ridiculous. They're paired. Everybody's talking about Jake Paul. They're paired. He's trolling us all. It's a gimmick to lure more money, like Money May when he retired. Strange. Look at that comment. Strange. Hump day. It's hump day right now? I thought it was Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yes, 15 interviews. He's done. Funny. Well, he got out the rematch. Let me run this by you. Read this. Now, all it took was for me to scroll down in his Twitter feed. Matter of fact, let me see if I can share. Let me see if I can share. Hold on real quick. Let's get busy here. Everybody make Mike sure. Everybody make sure you. Why did I say it like that? Everybody, Mike sure. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button at least. It only take a second to lift that dirty, funky finger of yours. All right, here we go. Let me see. Yeah, a funky finger. Okay, let's share the screen. It didn't take me long to do this. This is not like me being a detective. All I did was scroll down and okay, here we go. So I scrolled down a bit and watch me look like a damn fool. Hey, this is where he says retired boxer. Can I just go to it right here? This is where he says retired boxer. Everybody just trolling the hell out of him after that, right? They're just trolling the hell out of him after that. Some people liking it. Okay. So he says retired boxer here. But I scroll down just for a half a second. And he says, watch me look like a fool. Where is it? Weighing live on YouTube. Look at this. Oh, right here. He says, The Rock posted me on his Instagram. I can retire now. Everybody sees one post, and he says right here, The Rock posted on his Instagram. Ha, ha, ha. I can retire now. So then he says, moments later, just 2 tweets later, updated status, retired boxer. That's all he meant. Okay? For everybody's covering this story, that's all he meant. All right? All he meant was, it was a joke. Just a couple tweets before. And I want everybody all the media who didn't do the half a second due diligence, who is putting this all over their platforms. I'm talking about boxing media everywhere. I don't know what YouTube doing, but I'm reading articles and I'm like, wow, these guys are talking about, man, he's fine. He reached his peak. Maybe he doesn't feel like fighting anymore. All of these stories, scroll down for a half second, and it's a play on the fact that he said The Rock posted me on his Instagram. Like, life is so good. Life is crazy. That is it, man. I reached my peak. I can retire now. And then he said, updated status, retired boxer. What up, Biz? Makes more sense that it's his next fight, not his retirement. Shout out to hashtag the community. Hashtag let the light in. Hit the Tyson Bell. Okay. So that's what, thank you. Yes. What's up, my people? Thank you. Got hit hard. No, nothing like that. Now let's go here. Let's talk about the PED allegations from Tyron Woodley. You guys ready? Let's see what we got. I'm telling you, man. I'm getting better at this. Don't worry. I'm getting better. let's talk about, and I'm going to share my screen here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just I didn't update stuff. I'm just looking like a complete. All right, here we go. Let's share this. Actually, I need to be. Yeah, I need to be smaller. Here we go. All right, so check this out.
He got real quiet. So I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to get on his page. And I want y'all to troll the fucking troll. If you really down. Actually, you know what? If you do that and you send me receipts, I'm gonna send you a coupon code to go to TyronWoodley.shop. I'm gonna give you 25% off. So if you gotta send me a receipt, go on his page. Y'all might get reported. They don't mean you gonna get taken off. I know it's saying you might get removed from motherfucking Instagram. That ain't always true. They do the same shit to me. They probably gonna call my phone in a minute because you know it's shoulder shade. People they had it fucked up. They thought I was old. That I was held them up, and I did not fuck with the rope. I want to share a story with y'all. I always do a walkthrough every single time I do a fight. I've been doing this since my first UFC fight ever. I went to the arena yesterday morning. We did the whole walkthrough. I look at the ropes. The motherfucking ropes is right here on my head. I'm like, what the fuck kind of ring is this? Why the rope so high? Oh, we've had this rope for Spencer Fisher. We had this rope. No, not Spencer Fisher. Earl.
Now the rope's too high. Not that we're 5'9". Brother, Tyron, listen to me. We're not the tallest brothers in the world, bro. I'm 5'9.5". I'm probably looking down at you. Now the rope's too high. The ropes are too high. Wow. This is getting real. The suit's too heavy. This is getting real. The suit's too heavy. The rope's too high. One excuse. Okay, here we go.
Spencer, they named me all these people they had the ropes for, right? And I'm like, so I got a question. A lot of times people use the ropes when somebody punch, you'll fade back and come out and punch. It's actually a tactic. I said, how do you do that when your head is being pressed? So really, if you get hit, you're going to kind of fold into the rope.
Tyron, real quick, not everyone's the same height. All right? When a heavyweight falls back, the ropes are like in the middle of his back. All you need to do is look at when Errol Spence hit Algieri and knocked him out when he was against the ropes. Algieri was almost under the top rope. All right? So not everyone's the same height. We're just 5'9.5", brother. But the plot thickens. Hold on real quick. The ropes too high.
If you get hit.
And here's the thing, Tyron. You're my boy. Like, you're one of my favorite fighters ever. Cross everything. You're one of my favorite fighters ever. This is breaking my heart.
You go out the ropes, it stops you from fucking hitting the ground. He said, no. We want to make it safe so nobody falls out of the ring. And I'm like, well, look, underneath the ring, you had a fucking mile from here, from the first rope to the canvas. If a WWE motherfucker can roll in there and tap in if you want to. So we had a whole argument. I swear, as God is my witness, we had. All
right, brother.
Like, you know what? And even when he did, he hit me with some shots, and he a powerful dude. I knew he was gonna, what's up, TJ? I knew he was gonna hit me with some shots, but when he did so, you saw the fucking fear of God put in his eyes because I came right back and I hit him. I was talking to him the whole time. He was trying to hold on to my gloves. The referee said break. He said, I can't break. He won't let me go. I said, motherfucker, you got my glove, dog. He was trying to clamp my glove in so he can get extra time to rest. Complete bullshit.
Because you're powerful.
Run that back. So if y'all,
Tyron Woodley is powerful. He is powerful. He's powerful.
Y'all want 25% off. I know y'all saw the Aces logo. Shit is hard. And we're gonna run this thing back. So if y'all want to support me, y'all want to show. I'm at lunch, not in class. That's fine.
Hold on.
Can I say that? No. Kumbaya. Fuck that shit. We got to go upside his head. I was trying to get him out there. I told y'all it was going to look like a fight. I promise y'all that from the beginning. It would look like a fight. He's tough. He was trying to keep me away with Jack.
It would look like a fight. Why wouldn't it just be a fight?
He's swinging at the air.
He licked your head.
He licked my head?
Yeah.
When that nigga do that? Oh, now you gotta get him out of here now. 30% off. Trust the fight. You scared. You just trying to run. Kumbaya. It's like the little kid that got off and run the fight back. So we got to run that back.
He said something about PD.
Nobody give a fuck about no Fury fight. No, they wanted to see him get his ass beat. Like they wanted me to beat his ass. So guess what? As I told you, for 8 rounds straight, I was gonna try to knock him out from round 1 through.
Did you try to knock him out? Hold on. Did you try to knock him out? Did you try to knock him out? Because did you try to knock him out? We'll talk about this. But when they are calling Tyron Woodley the frozen one instead of the chosen one. Okay? Because after he knocked him into the ropes, he froze for a half second. Did you try to knock him out? Have you guys seen that meme? The frozen one? Tyron Woodley was better. He's a better fighter than Jake Paul. Hit the Tyson Bale. But he didn't put on a better performance than Jake Paul. Tyron Woodley would have destroyed Jake Paul if he really wanted to. Like I said yesterday, he was nervous about becoming a meme. But let's go on.
I knew that. Haters. But I got most of the live done. He didn't land one fuck. He did hit me, but I bit that motherfucking punch and I came right back.
Yeah, he wobbled you a little bit, but it wasn't nothing.
I got scared when I started calling motherfuckers in there, and he started to retreat. So all that rah-rah shit that he was talking, I don't know how he won the fight. One judge said that
he doesn't know how he won the fight. Let me run this by you. He doesn't know how he won the fight. Let me run this by you. Okay? Now, this isn't me. This is me being unbiased. Don't forget, I like Tyron Woodley way more than Jake Paul. I bet $5,000 on Tyron Woodley to knock out Jake Paul. This has nothing to do with me. Okay? But I am a boxing analyst. All right? He doesn't know how he won. Jake Paul landed 71 punches to his 52. Jake Paul landed 36 jabs to his 11. That's controlling. That's the best punch in the world. It's the jab. 35 power punches to Woodley's 41. So Woodley landed the more power shots, okay, by about 6. Body shots, Jake Paul 22 to Woodley 6. So what it was Jake Paul put on a better boxing performance, landed more punches, better jabs, more to the body, more variety of punches, and he landed his fair share of power shots, all right, where most of Woodley's punches were punches to the head and power shots. So Jake Paul put on the better performance, all right, and that's why when we looked at the fight and Black Sun was here, he was like, Jake Paul was the better boxer. So you can see it looking at it. He said, I didn't judge it round by round, but overall, Jake Paul was the better. And that's what I agree with him on. Though Tyron Woodley is a better fighter, when you look at it, Jake Paul was the better boxer. He put on a better boxing performance. Tyron, if he wanted to, he would have pitched punches and knocked him out. He would have. He already hurt him with one shot. He would have knocked him out, especially if he was throwing punches and put the pressure on him while he was bone tired. But Tyron didn't want to do that. That is to the credit of Jake Paul for making Tyron Woodley hesitate. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at any super chats. If you are putting the super chats up, everybody hit the like button. We should have over 1,000 people in here. Now, hold on real quick. Let's go for some more.
I won 2 rounds. If you guys look at my last post, I want you guys to go. If they look like they're about to hit the canvas or the ground, it cannot stop them, right? It cannot hold the ground.
Here we go. He's right here.
A fighter opponent, if they look like they're about to hit the canvas or the ground, it cannot stop them, right? It cannot.
Now, Tyron Woodley is right there. That should have been a knockdown. I agree. I said it was a knockdown. The ref, another smart stunt, 3-month break, 3-fight contract. Yeah. The ropes cannot keep a fighter from falling. If it looks like the ropes kept the fighter from falling, then that's a knockdown. So he's right. It should have been counted a knockdown, but the refs were having a horrible day that night anyway, right? Period. Ivan Baranchik probably could have been hospitalized for a long time, the type of beating he took from Love. And that ref was letting it go on. His corner had to call the fight. So the refs didn't have a great night that night. Hold on real quick.
Hold them up. It is deemed a knockdown. Can I save him? And it's our first rope intertwined on the second of the day. We got to run it back. The locker room. I said, "What is this? Is this a drug test?" Because I'm down with the drug.
Here we go right here.
Drug test earlier. It was full cap. They tried to make me do a drug test earlier.
What was full cap?
To the locker room.
Hold on.
I said, "What is this? Is it a security blanket in my life?" That was one. So at the end of the day, we got to run it back. There was no drug testing done.
No drug test.
It was full cap. They tried to make me do a drug test earlier. I went into the locker room. I said, "What is this? Is this a drug test?" Because I'm down with the drug test. You know what I mean? You can do whatever. You can pour it over your head, sprinkling your eyeballs, whatever you need to do. I've always been a clean fighter. The first person said, "I don't know. I'm just here to collect the urine." I said, "What is this for? Is this a drug test?" And then one guy told me yes. A commissioner told me it was a drug test. And just so you know, I have it on videotape. So Champ Camp will be dropping that shit on your ass right quick. Then the guy didn't even seal my thing up. I said, "You didn't even seal it up the right way. What are you just gonna take my piss? Where are you taking it at? You just put one little lid on the side, and you didn't have the top part even clamped to secure it. How do I know?" "Oh no, we're going right here. His name's initial on that." So they basically did a whole cap situation to make it look as if they were going to do a drug test. A urine analysis basically tells people if you're deemed fit to fucking fight, if your organs are functioning, your kidney. Why does it matter when the lab results are going to come back on Tuesday? We fight right now. I already did a urine analysis. I already did neurological, eye exam, physical, blood work. I did all that stuff. And we did a pre-physical again right before we fought. So at the end of the day, why the fuck did you come in there and fake like you was doing a drug test? Because you remember I asked him on that show. I said, "Are you taking PEDs? Are you taking steroids?" And he froze. He said, we taking a drug test. We did not take a drug test. If you think I'm lying, go check.
Now, listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he said. Tyron Woodley said, wait, didn't take a drug test. We took a urine analysis. We didn't get drug tested. Okay? Now, Tyron he had his questions about Jake Paul being on PEDs. Fine. Jake Paul said, "We're going to get drug tested." They didn't. They didn't take a drug test. Okay? So those are the facts. Here's another fact. Tyron Woodley went on with the fight anyway to get to the bag. So at that point, you went on with it. You agreed to go through with it and not get drug tested. All right? So at that point, hands up. But two, he said we didn't get drug tested. And he's telling us that he is a clean fighter. Well, Jake Paul is saying the same thing. So as a boxing analyst here, as a fan here, I'm not going to take your word over Paul's or Paul's word over you. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. People lie to me all the time. I don't know who's clean or who's dirty. I know you rock Jake Paul. Jake Paul didn't put much of a rock on you. I don't know who's dirty or who's clean. At the end of the day, y'all took the fight. You went on with it. At the end of the day, you went on with the fight. Everybody hit the like button. At that point, what do you want us to do? Say that he's on PEDs? But the funny thing is, the reason why I like this, I do like it. It's cap, but I like it. The reason why I like it is because the biggest troll in the world is Jake Paul. Tyron Woodley is trolling back. The meme from that fight is Jake Paul getting knocked out. That's the meme from that fight, with him getting held up by the ropes. No war room without me. Woodley, you lost. Face it. Facts. And Jay Cooley is a bigger troll than Woodley and Jake Paul. All right, the biggest troll I know is Jay Cooley. He trolls every damn day in the morning. How do you have energy to troll in the morning, Jay Cooley is beyond me. Okay? So, I'm clean, ShowBizz, I promise, right? Right? Now, and you're talking to a guy. ShowBizz was clean when we right. And you're talking to a guy here who put $5,000 on Woodley. Wouldn't I want to save face? Y'all didn't even troll me. Thank you guys so much. Y'all didn't even troll me. ShowBizz, you're wrong again. There was a handful of people. Nobody, because most people thought Tyron was going to win anyway. 58% of people on Twitter thought Tyron actually won the damn fight. I don't know what fight they were watching. Okay? But still, I could go along with this cap to save my own face. I'm not. You went on with the fight, bro. Jake Paul said he's clean. You say you're clean. You didn't get tested either. The rope's too high. Come on. Rope gate up. Do we have rope gate now? Rope gate? Now, what I can say is this. This is what Tyron Woodley did wrong. Yes, community. This is what he did wrong. He has him hurt. This right here. And he takes a step back after a jab. He's not rushing down with the earmuffs on. He's following him. He's not cutting off the ring. Right hand. One punch. Pot shot. He's letting him live. Why aren't you pinching punches? Uppercut. That's it. Arm punch. And you're following him around. You're not going. And he get caught. He gets caught right there with the right hand. That's why he didn't want to open up. Right there, he gets caught. He didn't know how to finish him. Yeah, the one shot knocked him against the ropes, and it should have been counted a knockdown. I believe that. And if it was counted a knockdown, I probably would have had Tyron win it because I thought it was a close fight. Okay? But still, he's loading up one shot to the head, which is why the stats look the way they do. Right? Which is why the stats look the way they do. You got Jake Paul jabbing up and down, changing the level of the jab, punching to the body. Right? Power shots of his own. Look, he's circling with him. He throws the right hand. Look, he's not pitching any punches. He doesn't have a chin tuck, uppercut. These are the flaws that he can capitalize on later if he gets another shot. Bam! Now look, his left leg goes. That's what he was afraid of. He didn't want to be a meme. He didn't want to be a meme. Hold on. I didn't add it to the stream. Hey, look, let me show you. I'm sorry, I didn't add it to the stream. Hold on. I thought I was showing you guys. Let's look at it again. So look. He has him hurt. Watch this right hand. Boom. Circling around, one punch at a time. Let's do it again. Let's show you again. I'm sorry. I think I was talking and I wasn't showing it. I think. So this is after he knocked him against the ropes. He's taunting. Bro, don't taunt. Get busy. Duck down, earmuffs, walk him down, start pitching punches. Circling him, not cutting off the ring. Boom, right hand. One punch at a time. Not combinations. I think he's going to throw his uppercut. Boom, lift him up. That was a good shot. Left hook. Now watch this. Watch this right hand from Jake. Bam! Now look at his leg. Funky thing. That's what he was afraid of. I'm sorry, you guys, for not showing it the first time. $100K, build it, and they will come. 100% hit the Tyson Bell. 2 points. I think 2 points would have made a difference because you had one judge that called it in Tyron Woodley's favor. It was already a split decision. A 2-point round could have changed the perception of what was going on after that because Tyron Woodley was doing better than a lot of people thought. Give him credit for. All right. I thought it was a close fight. I thought it was a tie fight. All right. I did. I called it a draw the night of. But Tyron Woodley, he lost the fight. He didn't go for the win. He tried not to lose. He allowed Jake Paul to escape and get out of there. And now, with him being responsible, him being full, and there you go. My man thinks it's rigged. He thinks it's rigged. You want to know why he thinks it's rigged? Let me show you why. Again, this is why he thinks it's rigged. You're looking at a guy who doesn't either know how to finish, which could be the case. He's not a boxer, all right? He doesn't know how to finish or timid, or he let him off the hook on purpose. That's how people are feeling. I don't think he let him off the hook on purpose. That's just not Tyron Woodley. What Tyron Woodley is too safe for his own good. Let's look at it again. So he's following him, right? Look, that's after he knocked him into the ropes. Why are you taunting? You're taunting because you want to say, look at what I've done already. You still got work to do. He thinks that's enough. I hope this is enough. Why do you hope this is enough? I hope you give me the victory here. Yo, I'm making him a meme right now. Why? Because I don't want this to happen. Bam! Right there. So that's why he didn't go after him. That's why he didn't go after him. It was the respect that he was giving him. If he would have tucked that chin and got busy, Jake would have never had the space to land that right hand. He gave him the opportunity. Woodley wasn't smothering. Woodley was smothering his own punches all night. Let me tell you this. Jake Paul doesn't look like a guy. When you see him throw punches in bunches, he doesn't throw them well up close. He throws arm punches. He doesn't throw them from the hips the whole time, right? He doesn't snap his shoulders the whole time. That's why I said it looks like double dutch. So if you fight close to him, his power isn't there. His power is here. But that's where Woodley wanted to stay, thinking that he's staying out of harm's way. You're in harm's way. He should have smothered him and got busy. He's stronger than him anyway. Tyron Woodley's stronger than Jake anyway. Well, he didn't, and now Jake thinks he's Mike Tyson. Facts. And that's the black two sugars. Look, let me go here. Let's move on a little bit, just a little bit. Still on topic. Let's move on a little bit. First of all, which one of y'all did this? Which one of you guys did this? All right, that's Juicy Pierce. That's not funny. All right, that's completely not funny. Okay, look at Jake Paul over there. I'll see you, Biz. What's going on, Black Suns World? Everybody, make sure you hit the like button. Go by Black Suns World. Check out what Jake Paul says right here.
You lost. Take it like a man. Get your tattoo, and then we can talk maybe about a rematch. Till then, shut the fuck up.
Yo!
Tyron, you're a bitch. You lost. Take it like a man. Get your tattoo, and then we can talk maybe about a rematch. Till then, shut the fuck up.
Bruh. So now, Jake Paul is feeling even bigger because of the excuses. The rope is too high. He's on PEDs. It should have been counted a knockdown. The problem is Tyron Woodley should have done more because the victory was there. The victory was there. Hold on real quick. Let me go a little bit further. He ate that shot, didn't he? He ate that shot, didn't he? Let me see. There was something else. Oh, so Conor McGregor a couple hours ago, Conor McGregor was interviewed, and Victory House defeated you. Oh yes, I wonder why would you shoot a man before throwing him from the plane? Everybody Mayweather trains, loses to Paul. Funny. 100%. Woodley gave Paul respect. 100%. Okay. Let's go here. Now, this is me. I'm actually pro Woodley, and I think the fight was a draw. Don't forget, I still think the fight was a draw. But if I was going to give it to anyone, I would have given it to Jake Paul. Hold on real quick. So Conor McGregor was getting interviewed. And this is what he have to say about Jake Paul.
Hello, how are you?
The boxing match. Who do you got?
I don't really care. Is that Arnold's car, to be honest?
Yeah, Looks beautiful, huh?
Hey, they said a boxing match. What do you think? He said, I don't really care. Who car is that over there? So Conor McGregor isn't going to fight Jake Paul. He's just playing around, salivating, stuff like that. He said, I don't really care. He walks off on his crutches. I don't think Conor McGregor is going to do anything with Jake Paul. I do want to show you guys this. What I think is the knockout of the day. I think I'm going to start doing like knockout of the day or something like that. Here's the knockout of the day here. bruh. Hey, look. Hey, look at the knockout of the day. Hold on. What the hell? What is this, WWE? So let's talk Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul. And here's what they're saying about that. Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul. Do I have it? I think I have it. So, anyone know the Britain promoter, Frank Warren? Frank Warren is trying to make that fight happen. Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul next in the UK. One way to your way. My man, hit the Tyson Bale. You actually got Jake? I do too. I got Jake. I wish I would have cut the tape. Tommy Fury was getting hit with an overhand right by who? All night. What was his name? Anthony? I forget it. I forgot the kid's name. Okay. He was getting hit with an overhand right all night. All right. So that's Jake Paul's favorite punch. Woodley disappointed me. He had way more dangerous opponents in the octagon and disrespect their ability to clean him up. He really tried to box. Well, yeah, he should have just slaughtered him. Like I said, like a tough man contest. Put his chin down, put his guard up, and come up and be dipping and coming up for air. Bam, bam. That's why I said I wish he would have trained with Mike Tyson. Just dip, hook, uppercut, bam, and give him angles. Boom, boom. Just nice. Then take a step back, right hand. Bam. Like, yo, he could have finished Jake Paul in 2 rounds because Jake doesn't have the coordination that people think when trying to keep you off of him. And when he try to tie you up, be an alligator. Bam, body shot. Boom. Get him off of you. Bam. I mean, what was he doing? Right? I mean, think about it. I know it's hilarious because I'm behind the mic, but think about what I'm saying. So this is what Tommy Fury, this is what Frank Warren said. He said the fight between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, he said it couldn't happen. When you say Derrick James is my guy I have trained with. He said, yes, the fight with Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, it can happen. We'll try to get it in the UK. He said this to Sky Sports. He said Fury is supposed to be this big. Oh, no, Jake Paul says Fury is supposed to be this big, tough guy from a legendary bloodline, but I got in his face, said Paul, while discussing their backstage role. He said, I hired him to be here. I gave him an opportunity to shine. All right. He said he is an easier fight than Tyron Woodley. I actually agree with that. People say he is a real boxer, so let's run it. All right. Now, Fury said this. If he didn't have the security team with him, he would have walked straight past me. He is big in front of the cameras, but small by himself. There was a moment in the corridor when everything was going off between his security and my team. It was just him and me. He said, I looked dead into his soul. If the cameras weren't around, he doesn't want to know. If you want the fight, I'm ready to go, said Fury. No running, no plan. All right, hit the Tyson Bale. My thing is this. Tommy Fury is perfect for Jake Paul. Why? Because he is a boxer. 2, he got that Fury last name. All right. 3, if they fight in the UK, it's even bigger. 4, Jake Paul beat him. I saw Tommy Fury fight. Tommy Fury looks extremely stiff. He doesn't have the fluidity of Jake Paul, and that's crazy. Tommy Fury defense sucks. If you have any speed, if you're punching from any distance, if you can cover ground, and if you have a lick of power, Jake Paul is going to beat him. All right. He went 8 rounds with Tyron Woodley, which I said yesterday. He got better after fighting Tyron Woodley. Now he knows he can go 8 rounds. Tommy Fury went 4 rounds that night. Jake Paul fought in an 8-round fight. Bro, it's you know what I mean? But it's working. It's working for what everybody needs to see. They need to see him fight a guy his size, Tommy Fury. I think Tyron Woodley was his size. Also, they need to fight a guy who's a professional boxer, Tommy Fury. And then if he goes and travel to the UK, like Frank Warren says, you got the stadium packed. All right. And Jake can say, I fought in their hometown because I fought in mine last. I fought in their whole country. Jake Paul would be just on fire with his trolling and with his media play. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. Both of them, Paul and Tyron, suck at boxer. No footwork or fundamentals. That's why I don't think Jake Paul should be thrown up against a prime boxer. He doesn't look great to me. All right. He doesn't look like a great boxer at all. I mean, he wouldn't be. He shouldn't look like a great boxer. He only have a handful of fights. He doesn't even have a handful of fights. He has no amateur background, just fought one in a. Come on. He just started 3 years ago. He should look bad. You would look bad. All right. I would look bad. Everybody looks bad if you only have a handful of fights. You don't look like a boxer. You look like a guy with boxing gloves who trained. Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. I wouldn't mind seeing Anderson Silva get to the bag one time. Let's start the Buzz ShowBizz. Let's do it. Hit the Tyson bell. I really like that. Thank you so much, Daryl. I really like that. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. Real quick, before I continue on, Gervonta Tank Davis will be fighting in December at lightweight against Rolly Romero. Let's not play around, okay? I know who we want him to fight. Devin the Dream Haney, Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko is available, isn't he? Devin the Dream Haney, Lomachenko, something like that, okay? One of those boys, Ryan Garcia, right? But it looks like he's going to fight Rolly Romero, all right? The lightweight division fumbled a ball that was handed off to him by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had them extremely hyped up, okay, on hot boxing, and he had Devin Haney talking junk with Teofimo Lopez, had the calls, right, where Ellie set back Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. There was a lot of hype. There was a lot of momentum. They let all that fall, and Ryan Garcia was in charge of letting that fall when he switched gears and he looked towards Manny Pacquiao for an exhibition fight. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, so that's where we are now. There's no real steam in a lightweight division, okay? And not even from Teofimo Lopez. Nobody's really caring about that because that was a blue balls fight with him and Camboso, so it looks like they're going to fight soon. You know, they kept pushing it out. Even with the best lightweight in the world, there's no steam. Lomachenko probably got the most steam, all right? Gervonta Tank Davis fought at 140. But if he's going to vacate the junior lightweight title, and then he's going to fight at 135 in December to defend that, the regular WBA title. I still don't know what that is. Okay. But I think it's called the regular. Yeah, it's the regular WBA title. He's going to defend that against a lightweight. It's probably going to be Rolly Romero, who is a big kid, but he's open to get destroyed. All right. Let's talk about UFC 268 real fast. Let's fly through that real quick. UFC 268 is looking like one of the best cards of all time. Let me tell you what you have here. Hold on. Rolly about to run into a tank holding a rock. I don't even know if he's coordinated enough to run. Let me stop before Rolly Rolly is insane. 140 is the best division right now. I've been saying that, Jay Cooley. I've been saying it. 140 is lit. Especially now with Love. Let's talk about UFC 268 in November. Let's talk about the card. So you have I can never say this mug name. Inakenta, okay, against Bobby Green. You got Aldana against Radamine, but you have Frankie Edgar against Marlon Vera. You have, I mean, that's ridiculous. You have Sean Strickland versus Luke Rockhold. That is ridiculous. You got Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. That's ridiculous. You got Rose Namajunas against Weili Zhang in their rematch. That's totally ridiculous. And that's the co-main for the Kamaru Usman versus Kobe Covington 2. That is a ridiculous card. UFC putting on ridiculous fire cards, bro. Fire. The fight to pay attention to is Namajunas versus Zhang. That's the fight to pay attention to. Did Thug Rose get lucky? I tell you what, she set up that kick to the head like nobody's business. The same way Anderson Silva set up his kick on Vitor Belfort. How many of you guys remember that? How Anderson Silva looked down and they kicked him in his head? That's exactly what Thug Rose Namajunas was doing. She was sitting there very comfortably with her eyes, her face looked like a dead woman. She would just look like she is not about to throw a roundhouse kick to the head. And then, bam! I think she threw some inner leg kicks before that. And then look down, bam! Sleep. That fight with Weili Zhang, too, that's going to be That's going to be great. Hey, I know this is boxing, but damn, Cam got cut from the Pats. Yeah, man, Cam, you know how it is. And on the low, I'm going to ask you guys this afterwards. I have my fantasy draft this weekend. I'm a little concerned because I got the 8th pick. So I'm going to ask you guys who I should pick in the 8th. But let's just, before everybody, before we get there, we're going to just make sure we finish our boxing talk. Back to Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. I don't like the excuses, okay, from Tyron Woodley. It's not a good look, but people are eating it up. So I guess that's the world, okay? Where we are now, Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley is a social media war as much as it is an actual fight, okay? So he's doing that. And honestly, all in all, it's the right thing. When Jake Paul moves on to take on Tommy Fury, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to call Jake Paul a duck. Jake Paul looked vulnerable. I don't know why people thought he wouldn't. He got knocked into the ropes. Should have been counted as a knockdown. And that is the meme now. It is Jake Paul that's the meme. Okay? With this being a 3-fight deal, let me stop this. With this being a 3-fight deal, it behooves Jake Paul to fight Tommy Fury first, pick up some more skill, fight in the UK, put that real boxer check mark under it, and then with T Wood being that guy that everybody say that Jake Paul ducked, he's going to come back and get back to that bag. There's a storyline there. So T Wood is doing the right thing. I don't think he get an immediate rematch. Don't forget, get the tattoo. Hashtag get the tattoo, right? And damn, Pat's released Cam Newton. Right. Hashtag get the tattoo. I say hashtag brown rink. But there's a storyline here. T Wood is going, if he kick up enough dust, he's going to get that rematch, but not immediately. I think Jake Paul fights Tommy Fury. He's not going to retire. And then he goes and fight T Wood. That's 3 fights. And if he goes undefeated, they'll extend that contract. So look. Let's talk a little bit of football. Let me ask you guys. All right, hit the Tyson Bell. Great show. Let's end it with this because I really want to know. Jake Paul's the GOAT. Yeah, right. From Liverpool, same as Teal and Patty, the baddie. Please do a live stream, Biz. America's face of boxing. Oh, this is another thing. Real quick. I'm not done, y'all. I'm not done. What's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? Man, hey, y'all. I just forgot his name. Oh, I got it. Here we go. Wow. Somebody showed me. Oh, it's not here. I'm going to have to find it. So here's the thing. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder bench pressed 350 pounds. Okay. He bench pressed 350 pounds. That's not a big deal for me right now. I liked when he bench pressed the 300 pounds or whatever, but bench pressing even more than that, I don't really care. I don't. If he was squatting 600 or 400 pounds, at least, I would like that video. Because it's going to be your legs that went. It's the legs that went the second fight. It's the legs that's going to have to hold up Tyson Fury, not your chest. Your legs, your glutes and your quads, your hammies, your lower back. If he was deadlifting 600 pounds or squatting 400 something pounds, now you're ready. Because Tyson Fury says he's going to come in like 300. And what he's going to do is weigh on your neck, put the weight on you. You're going to need your legs more than your chest muscles. All right. So if you was doing those things, I would be more impressed. Bench pressing at 350, it is impressive, but I'm not sure how much that's getting me hyped up for him being able to beat Tyson Fury come next month. Okay. So now let's talk some football real quick. Those calves thinner than, if you feel what I'm saying, that Manny Pacquiao's calves are bigger than Deontay Wilder's thighs. All right. So listen. Who should I pick up with the 8th pick? If you had the 8th pick of the draft out of 10 players, there's 10 teams. I got the 8th pick. Okay. Big money. This is a big money fantasy tournament at this point. Big money league. If you have the 8th pick, who realistically do you think would be there, and who would you pick up? Because I'm going to tell you who I'm thinking about picking up. Pick a running back. But who? It's not just picking a running back in the first round, just any running back. Who would you pick up? Calvin. That's good. That's good. Derrick Henry won't be there. He's gone within the first 3 picks. I mean, you know that. I'm talking about who? Nick Chubb. Henry's going to be gone. Alvin Kamara's gone. Saquon. Would he be there? If he's there, I'm picking him up. If he's there, I'm picking him up. That's a good pick. I'm not sure if Saquon would be there. This dude said McCaffrey, as if he's not the first pick. Hold on real quick. Let's be realistic. I said the eighth pick. 8th. If you don't know what you're talking about, just don't. Jake Paul is the new Mayweather, meaning everyone wants him to lose so bad to whoever he fights. They will always find excuses to why he won. Yeah. And he's gonna get to the bag that way. Sean Porter for running back. Funny. Kamara's gonna be gone in the 8th. By the 8th. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Please. I'm gonna tell you who I'm thinking. I'm thinking Travis Kelce. Chris Carson. I think Diggs gonna be gone. Diggs will be there. Diggs will be there. Devontae Adams, I think he's gonna see what's going. Let me tell you who's going. I'm gonna tell you who's going real quick. The first pick, McCaffrey is going. Second pick, Dalvin Cook. Third pick, Kamara. Fourth pick, Derrick Henry. Okay. 5th pick, probably Ezekiel Elliott. All right. The 6th pick, Devontae Adams. 7th pick, Saquon Barkley. No, 7th pick can be Mahomes. Josh Jacobs. 7th pick can be Mahomes. So who would be on the board is probably Saquon. I'm going Saquon Barkley. Who would be on the board in the 8th would probably be Saquon Barkley for me. Najee Harris would be there. Travis Kelce would be there. You know, I think I'm going to go with Travis Kelce, and then when it comes back, I pick up Najee Harris. That's what I'm gonna do. Go Travis Kelce. Then when it comes back, I pick up a Najee Harris, or I pick up a Saquon Barkley or something like that. Tyreek Hill is your man. Tyreek Hill is going to be nice. Where do they got Tyreek Hill ranked? Yeah, he's the 2nd best wide receiver in the league. Don't forget, it's Snake's back. So I may go Travis Kelce. It comes back, and I get Najee Harris or Saquon Barkley if they're still on the board. Because somebody's going to get Tyreek Hill on the comeback. If I'm 8th, that's 9th, 10, 9, 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. See? So Saquon's gone. Tyreek Hill's gone. It comes back. A couple, Najee may be gone. You need a quarterback. Everyone does. Yeah, but I won't start with the quarterback. I pick up my quarterback the 7th, 6th round, something like that. I always pick up my quarterbacks late. Dude, you don't understand. Kelce gets the type of numbers that wide receivers get. If you have a strong tight end and then you have strong players around it, you have no weakness in your team. You didn't include Kamaru. Yes, I did. Kamaru would be gone. Biz, can you address Pacquiao Ugas pay-per-view numbers? Thanks much. Oh, I don't know his pay-per-view numbers. I don't know the pay-per-view numbers. I never really. Let me look at it. No idea what you're talking about. Let me see. Cash App, Biz, the coon of boxing. Get off Jake's nuts. And then for you, have melanin, bro. Act like it. Oh, it's just race. Yeah. I'm black. Everybody, I'm black. I'm black. I gotta make I'm black. Now, when you say act black, you're being racist towards black people. Okay? So you're black. Act away. That's cooning for me. What should black people do? What should black people do? You have a black way? Come on, man. Is there a PPR League, ESPN, Yahoo? Oh, I got Yahoo. But thanks for the money though. It's only $1 though. Actually, I'm refunding that back to you. You're trash. Let me see. Let me look at the Manny Pacquiao numbers. Or maybe y'all can tell me. Reported 250,000 buys. Okay. What do you want me? What do you want me to say? You know, that's about right. That comment was asinine. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And real quick before I go, let's let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your cousin, tell your best friend, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, you tell them. If they're away from you, text them. They don't want to hear anymore. Look at this guy say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Love you guys so much. ShowBizz the Morning Podcast again tomorrow. Much love to you guys. I get to pick up my baby boy in like an hour or so. So look, man, I know he did well. That's ShowBizz the child. He got hard at the end of the day. I'm out. Beautiful. Love you.